In Minecraft 1.18, Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we say goodbye to even more Minecraft Pocket Edition history. This was announced in the Minecraft Beta 1.18.0.22. And this was one of the changes. They have removed old world type from the world creation screen. Existing worlds will still be playable. For more information, please visit the FAQ page for this change. So yeah, with the introduction of 1.18, which is going to be a completely new era for Minecraft, by the way, we have to say goodbye to the history of Minecraft Pocket Edition. So as you know, for a very, very long time, when creating a world, we've had multiple options in the world type. We've got infinite, and we have flat, and there was the old world type. As of 1.18, you can't create those worlds anymore. So this is what it says on the FAQ about old worlds. We will be removing the possibility to create an old world in Bedrock with the 1.18 release. The old world type was originally the only world type available in Bedrock Edition, formerly known as Pocket Edition, but we later added infinite and flat worlds as well. Today, the majority of players are playing infinite and flat worlds, which is why we want to focus even more on maintaining and improving the quality of those world types. What is an old world type? An old world type is finite world type that measure 256 by 256 blocks horizontally and maximum height of 128 blocks. What will happen to my existing old world types? Your existing worlds will continue to work and will still be available to convert them to infinite worlds as before. Will my old world type get the new world height with the 1.18 release? No. The world generation and world height will not change in existing old world types. I don't want an infinite world. How do I limit my world? Similar to how I could limit worlds with the old world type. After 1.18 releases, creating old limited worlds won't be possible, but old world types created beforehand will continue to work. Players who would still like to limit their worlds can still do so using border blocks. These can be used by enabling cheats and entering the command /give @p border_block. So yeah, it's a pretty sad day because with the introduction of something new, we have to say goodbye to something else. And I think they've done this for a couple of reasons. Number one, I really don't think too many people are playing the smaller worlds, the old world type anymore. And number two, they want to make space on their game because Caves and Cliffs is going to be a pretty big update. There's a lot of people who play Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, on pretty outdated or older devices who simply don't have the memory for 1.18. So let's check out the history of the old world type. Pocket Edition Alpha, which is version 0.1.0, released along with the first official version of Pocket Edition. At this time, this was the only available world type. Featured and basic terrain generation with 5 biomes. They only had plains, forest, snowy tundra, snowy taiga, and deserts. Then in version 0.1.3, cacti now generates in the deserts. In the beta version 0.9.0 build 1, old is now an option world type with the addition of infinite and flat world types. It says changed terrain generation, adding new generated structures, biomes, and foliage colors. And then it says version 0.11.0 build 1 old worlds can now be converted into infinite worlds. Build 1 removed old worlds. Build 5 re-added old worlds. That was back in like 2011, I believe. We're now heading into 2022. Look how far Minecraft has come. Now I'm currently in the latest beta, which of course, we're not able to create the iconic old worlds So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of beta, and I'm going to create this world one more time. And what I'm going to do in the description is leave a download. So the Minecraft version 1.17.41 is the last known version that you are able to create an old world type. Flat, infinite, and old. Now, as long as you are in the version 1.17.41, whether you're on iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox, Switch, or PlayStation, you can create this world. And for the sake of nostalgia reasons, go ahead and create it, because once it's gone, it is gone. Now, I will give you a download in the description for a old world type, because maybe in the future, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, people might want to remember the history of Minecraft Pocket Edition and might want to download the world type. So it's as simple as going to play, create new world. We're going to put it in creative, and we're going to change this to old. I'm going to use the seed, ECKOSOLDIER in capital letters, because if I remember correctly, in the infinite world and in the old world, it has a mazer at spawn. We'll do show coordinates. I'm kind of curious as to what happens when you enable the caves and cliffs features, though, because that's something I haven't done. And let's load it up, hey? Oh, wait, let's do this as old MCP world type. Let's do that. Let's go. Just as I remember it, there's a mazer at spawn. So I did enable caves and cliffs, which is kind of weird because the seed is pretty much the same, but you typically spawned on a tree right here. That tree is no longer here, and there was also like a beehive here as well. So caves and cliffs does change a couple of things. First, they stole the iconic stone cutter and gave us this one. Now they're taking away these worlds. So honestly, it is really, really cool to see how far Minecraft has come, because although this is called Bedrock Edition, it was, and still is to many people, Pocket Edition. Without the creation of Pocket Edition, we probably wouldn't have this so-called Bedrock version. Whether you love it or hate it, it just goes to show you how far Minecraft has come, because this is just 256 by 256. Now, unfortunately, in my world, I don't have a village. And if you're creating one of these, I would recommend trying to find one with a village, because, well, it's nice to have a village in a starter seed, in my opinion. It's got a small little swampus going on over there. We've got a huge mazer. But this just reminds me of the old 360 days. Like, the amount of times we used to try and get out there. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Magic. Was not expecting that. Bugs. So, wait. How high could we build on these? Let's go. So we're at 100. It's not 256 though, or is it? Oh, it's only 128 blocks. Man, it's crazy that we could only, like, even the mazer is usually a lot bigger than this. They had to cut off the mazer in order to make these worlds accessible. And how far down can we go in this? How far down do you go? I'm guessing it's just going to go to regular 0. It looks, I think. Wait, that's so weird though. Like, it's kind of weird having the new deep state blocks. Oh, and you can fall through the world. Can you go this way though? No. They really don't want you doing that. And I remember so many people in the old Pocket Edition would try so hard to go down. Can you place blocks down? No, you can't. I thought we could try and break the mechanics. But I remember back in the old day, people would try and get out of the bedrock. They've taken our nether reactor. They've taken our stone cutter. They're taking our old worlds. They are taking away Minecraft Pocket Edition. Now, this is pain, because on the other side of this, there's clearly meant to be a village. There is meant to be a village right here. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, man, if they had made it like, I don't know, 300 by 300, we would have had not only a mazer at spawn swamps and all the cool good stuff, we would have had a village as well, but it's been taken away. Now, what I will do is I'll try and give in the description a couple of downloads. I'll do this one. I'll do them in like survival so people can change them if they want to change it themselves. And I'll do a couple of different seeds. But what I do want to do is that, like, weirdly enough, I want to load up the same seed and just see the differences in a small world to the infinite worlds. But yeah, we say goodbye to this iconic feature where it all began for many of us. So this is weird. This is the seed, obviously, on an infinite world type, and we were literally just over here, and we've seen the path to a village, but in the infinite worlds, it's not there at all. I remember in my old Pocket Edition series, I actually built right there too. Kind of weird, but I just wanted to do a little bit of comparison. So that's it for today's Minecraft video. I just wanted to say goodbye to this world type. I know a lot of you remember it, and again, future Echo will probably come back to the download for these worlds to appreciate them. For anyone who's coming from the future, just leave a comment down below and tell me what date it is and stuff like that, because I'm curious to see how this ages. Goodbye, old worlds. Goodbye, the Retro Pocket Edition, and hello, 1.18 and the future. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day.